Good morning, everybody. This is Dave with Nomadic Trail Cams, and we're out on Pine Ivy Trail, and we're going to be collecting one of our trail cams. Doesn't seem to be working very good. It's just about 6:30 right now, and sun rises until another 25 minutes, 6:55. So we got an early start. It's 76 degrees, and they got some heavy rain last night, yesterday afternoon to this evening. I think about 2 to 4 inches fell, and it's pretty flooded right now, and my boots, knee-high boots, came in from Amazon yesterday, and that was perfect timing. I didn't know how much water was going to be here, but as you can hear, it's sloshing. So this first camera has been giving me problems. It's probably going to be sent back for warranty repair or replacement. I was out here the other day to check on it, and it's having the same issue as last time, where the camera isn't sending pictures. Now if I go up to it, turn it off and turn it on, it'll upload all the pictures that have occurred, but that's not supposed to be the way it works. So, but yeah, quite a bit of water here. So it's just barely light enough that I can see what I'm doing or see where I'm going. So let's take you into the woods. Okay, we got this camera taken down and packed up, and as it gets a little daylight out here, the corn is all gone. So I did hear a notification on my phone of pictures, so that's usually what happens, is it'll download all the pictures at once instead of sending them like they're supposed to. So when we get back to the car and out of the mosquitoes, we'll have a better idea of what's here. And you can see this place is underwater, which is exactly what it's supposed to do when they get rain. And like I mentioned, I believe they got anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. I was kind of watching the radar yesterday, and this area was getting dumped on pretty good. So I'm glad I got my boots. These come in handy right now. Alright guys, we're at our next location here, the Long Branch Trail. And we'll see how this one turns out. There's somebody here already. So, we don't have far to go inside. Got back to the car and checked out the notifications and haven't received any pictures yet, but I had a notification of pictures and a notification of a person, which would be me, but it might take a while for those pictures to pop up. But if they do, I'll show you what's out there. But all that corn was destroyed, so it was either deer or hogs. And it's just coming up on sunrise right now. There's a lot of water here. And I'm hoping that this guy, whoever it is just hiking. But either way, we've got a short run to get to our camera. And in fact, I believe this is where we're going to go in. Now this camera seems to be working fine. In fact, the other day we had a bunch of hogs. So we're going to be picking this one up and moving it over to our next location, which has another bad edge camera. A lot of times the people that come here are bikers, mountain bikers, but you never know. It could be somebody like me that's putting trail cameras out. You can see corn is just about picked dry. And there's our camera. So let's go ahead and take this one down. It's just about sunrise right now. Alright, we got our camera and battery packed up. And we're going to head back to the car. And like I say, this one I'm going to be moving over to our new location, where we're going to next. Just off the canal. And it's just after sunrise. Very muggy out because of the rain that we had yesterday and last night. So I don't see any mountain bike tracks here. So imagine this other guy, whoever he is either walking or doing something else. Of course, I can't even see my prints, so who knows. But yeah, this location, I've seen deer. In fact, I think we had one last night that wandered in. But let's go ahead and we'll meet you over at the other location. All right, here we are at the Dallas Boulevard Trail. And you can see a ton of rain here. Standing water. Making good time. It's about 7:30, I believe. Still relatively nice out. And if I get all this done before the heat comes out again, we should be sitting pretty good. Now this one is going to be a bad camera as well. And we're going to replace it with the one we just took down. And we'll do the same thing with that by turning it off, turning it on, and it should give us images eventually, hopefully, because this area was pretty good. And we'll tell again, we'll see how good it is once we get there. And if the corn's gone. I just don't know what this one. Well, I'm sure glad I got these boots. My feet would be soaking wet already. This location, I think, is going to be pretty good eventually. I see some corn still out. And it's been moved around a little bit. Corn is over by my camera. Alright, let's get this one switched out and we'll be right back. Alright guys, well, my audio turned off on my little microphone that I was wearing, but we've got the camera switched out and we got everything else packed up. Our test image came in okay, And this one's all set to go. We got the corn all laid out, added some corn, and we added another piece of salt lick. So I think this location is going to be pretty good. It's right on the edge of the swamp, and they'll like to hit the higher ground for easier going between terrain. So let's head back to the car. We're finished up for today. All right, guys, well, we made it to our final location, and I had the salt lick hanging on that rope, and it's on the ground. Don't know if the water kind of played a factor with that, with the rain. There's our camera. Everything looks pretty good. We got a test image, and we ended up putting out more corn and another salt lick. They seem to like those pretty good. There's a doe and a fawn that like to hang around this area, so I've seen them, and that's about it. A lot of water around here, so I think they got a lot of rain in this area. But yeah, that salt, I think they like that salt. All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap it up for this Thursday. And we've gotten everything finished that we wanted to do. We got 4 locations checked out. And got done, and let's see, it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock right now. So we're out here about 2 hours or so. But appreciate you coming along. And make sure you stop in for our next update. This is Dave with Nomadic Trail Cams. Adios.